1265 Lombardi Avenue, better known as Lambeau Field, Green Bay, Wisconsin. A couple of rivals doing battle in the NFC North. It's the Minnesota Vikings and the Green Bay Packers. Mike Tirico, along with Greg Olson. Will Reichert will get this one started. And we're underway at legendary Lambeau Field. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. So the Packers come out, and they are led by Jordan Love, who followed Aaron Rodgers' apprentice for a couple of seasons. And now for Love, it is his third season as the Green Bay starter.
You know, Mike, it's kind of become cliche. You know, these guys come onto the field and we say, hey, you got to defend every blade of grass. They can make every throw, but that's exactly the case anytime this guy's lined up behind center. And the amount of stress that it puts on your pass defense, on your secondary to know, I got to defend sideline to sideline, line of scrimmage to the end zone. No matter where that ball is snapped, that's a tall task, and they're going to have to mix up coverages and be really sound on the back end, or this guy can really kill you.
From the 32-yard line now, here's 2nd and 5. Out of the shotgun, it's Love. Catch is made by Romeo Dobbs. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45.
It's a gain of
14 yards on that play there. First down,
Green Bay Packer.
This is a great example, Mike, of just how effective it is when you're efficient on early downs throwing the ball. I mean, when you can pick up first downs without getting to third down, as the game unfolds, things just get easier and easier. Take what the defense is giving you. Don't force the ball downfield. And when you can stay ahead of the chains without having to get to third and have it plays, that's when an offense is really firing.
A gain of 7 brings up 2nd down. It's 45-yard line.
Ball spotted at the 45. Here's 2nd and a couple. They'll stay on the ground with Jacobs. And it doesn't appear that he got to that first down marker. They'll only give him a yard, so it'll set up 3rd down. Now after the run, we get a stoppage for an injured player. As the athletic training staff looks at him, we'll step away for a moment. Third and a yard. On play action, Love. And that is incomplete.
Intended for Jaden Reed. Incomplete. Coverage by Byron Murphy.
What a call on this opening drive. They're going to go for it on 4th down. From the gun, it's Love. That's taken in, and he's trying to get to the marker. It's going to depend on the spot, but the first indication that he does not get there. In fact, he did not. It is a stop and a turnover on downs. So the Vikings come out. Technically, it is year 2 for J.J. McCarthy, but really, it's year 1. Did not play at all in the regular season last year with the knee injury. The former Michigan Wolverine, the quarterback of the Vikings.
Mike, when you put the film on of J.J. McCarthy, what really jumps off the screen is his ability to display footwork both inside and outside the pocket. And those movement throws, especially in today's NFL, they are so critical. On top of all that, he has a lot of trust in his arm. He's not afraid to attack tight windows. If he can continue to develop, continue to hone this obvious talent, he could really be a special player in this league.
At the 43-yard line.
2nd and 11. From the gun, here's McCarthy. He's got his man, Jefferson. And they'll get about 8 out of that one, but still a little work to do now on 3rd down.
And it's 3rd down.
Third and 2, and here's McCarthy. He'll try to run for it, and McCarthy's going to get down and pick up the 1st down. Good, smart play with the slide by JJ.
Vikings 1st down.
Anytime a quarterback decides to tuck it and turn himself into a runner, you can just feel the sideline hold their breath. They're just hoping that he gets down, picks up enough for the 1st down, but more importantly, protects himself so he can get himself back up and continue on.
In motion, Naylor. Play action now, it's McCarthy. Open man downfield, it's Addison. It's a gain of 29, and it's 1st and goal.
At the 9-yard
He sets this route up perfectly. You'll see he attacks the inside leverage of the defender, thinking he's going to run an in-breaking route. Then he gets back vertical and breaks out, creates separation, ball's on time, picks up an easy 1st down.
They'll run it here with Jones. Nothing there. He is fortunate just to get back to the line. Now it's 2nd and goal.
Brings up 2nd and goal at the Packers' 9-yard line.
In motion, it's Jefferson. On play action, here's McCarthy. And he's going to be dropped. They get to him back at the 15-yard line. Rashawn Gary gets in there for the sack, and now it's 3rd and goal.
At one point, it felt like a touchdown was almost inevitable, but now after 2 back-to-back wins by this defense, all of a sudden it seems like the defense is in control, and this drive's in danger of stalling out.
So, backed up after the sack, and now it's 3rd and long. Working out of the shotgun, it is McCarthy. This one just too far for the receiver, out in front of him. That one falls incomplete. He was looking for one. And now they're faced with a 4th and goal.
Just a couple plays ago, Mike, it felt like a touchdown was kind of inevitable. They were doing everything they wanted as they marched the length of the field, and then as they got down here close to the red zone and that field condenses, they started getting sloppy in their execution. Now, what do they do on 4th down? Do they try to keep their offense out there and extend the drive, or do they settle for 3?
So after the field goal to open up the scoring, the kicker's back out for this kickoff. For the return, it's Keyshawn Nixon. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line. The Packers offense going to take over now for the 2nd time. They'll start out 1st down and 10. Go play action with Love. Right side, catch made by Dobbs. And he'll be brought down up around the 38-yard line.
13 yards.
It's been a busy 1st quarter for him so far. His 3rd catch goes for a 1st down.
First and 10 at the 38-yard line.
They'll run it straight ahead with Jacobs. And he is stopped in his tracks. Loss of a couple on the play.
Tackled back at the 35-yard line.
After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13. In motion, it's Golden. On 2nd down, Love. That's caught downfield. Dobbs. And he's down inside the 40-yard line.
It's a gain of 28 yards.
They'll have the first down. It's a gain of 28.
Every team in the league practices these situations every single day. That's a critical 3rd down, Mike. So now with this fresh set of downs, they got to just take a deep breath. Now you're really not so much playing against your opponent as much as you are playing against this clock.
That one down the field, but they cannot connect, and it's incomplete. Tucker Kraft was the intended receiver there.
2nd down and 10.
It's 2nd down.
As a pass rusher, you don't always need to record a sack to make your presence felt. Creating pressure, move the quarterback, affect his timing. Those are all different ways to take pressure off your coverage unit.
He's got the rookie out of Texas, Matthew Golden. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. 11 yards on the connection there. Good for a Green Bay first down.
First and 10 at the 24-yard line.
A run up the middle with Jacobs. And the strength on display, rambling through tacklers for a gain of 8 yards.
16-yard line. Brings up 2nd down.
Now it's 2nd and 1. Once again, it's Jacobs. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage.
Brought down behind the line of scrimmage. It's a loss of a yard. Brings up 3rd down and 2.
Now a 3rd and 2. To throw is Love. And the rush gets home. He'll go down. They got him. That's Jonathan Grenard busting in to record the sack.
If you want to win in this league and have a successful defense, how you perform on 3rd down is critical. Even more so, your backs are up against the wall. The offense finds themselves down in the red zone looking for 6. Those 3rd down sacks go a long way, touchdowns off the board, and making them settle for field goals.
Brandon McManus and the field goal unit come on. This one from 39 yards out. McManus's kick is good. And the Packers will tie the game at 3 apiece.
3-3.
So the field goal draws us even. It is now 3-3 as the kick's away. Ty Chandler now to bring it back. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. The Vikings offense ready to take over for their 2nd possession. All even here in this opening quarter. And the drive will begin with 1st down. They'll start this one with a 3 tight end look. They'll run it with Jones to begin this drive. And this will wind up a Vikings first down as the tackle is made just shy of the 40.
39-yard line. A gain of 11 on the play. First down, Vikings.
This is a guy who's been doing it at a high level, Mike, for a long time. Not too many running backs finding success in the NFL past the age of 30. That's usually when they kind of ride off into the sunset, but as always, there's the exception to every rule.
And he'll get up beyond the 40 to the 41-yard line. Lucas Van Ness, the former first-round pick, there to make the tackle. They'll come up on a second down and 8. To throw is McCarthy. That one down the field, but it is incomplete. The intended receiver was Justin Jefferson. And third down coming up.
This offense is doing everything they can to quiet this crowd, and even though they missed on that long attempt, at least it sets the tone that they're going to continue to attack. If they can come up with a completion on one of those downfield passes, it's going to go a long way to settling themselves into this game.
Looking for Jefferson deep downfield. And that ball led him too far, maybe too wide. Out of bounds, incomplete.
It's now fourth down.
So on fourth down, out comes Ryan Wright to punt for Minnesota. Out to return this for the Packers, it's Keyshawn Nixon. And a pretty good punt there. Fair catch, taken right around the 11-yard line. The Packers offense getting those helmets back on, ready to head out for their next possession. This will start from the 12, trying to put a drive together here. It's 1st and 10. Start on the ground with Jacobs. And good blocking up front, paving the way for a gain of 8 on the ground.
Brings up second down.
From the 20, here's 2nd and a yard. On the handoff, this is Jacobs. And he's out of bounds. We're going to mark him at the 35. A gain there of 15. First down, Packers.
This offense has to be thrilled, Mike, with the success they've had here on the ground in this opening quarter. Now as the rest of the game unfolds, everything in the game plan continues to open up.
They'll run out of the gun with Jacobs. This time they're ready for it. Room to run the last snap, not this one. They stop him for no gain.
Brings up second down at the 36-yard line.
Ball on the 36 now. Here's 2nd and 9. Off the play fake. Here's Love. Pass caught right side by Kraft. And he'll be forced out of bounds. A gain there of 23 yards. Good for a Green Bay first down.
And it's a big play there for his first catch of the game. And not only does he get a nice chunk of yards, but now he puts his offense in plus territory as they try to see if they can end this drive with some points.
So a field goal apiece here in that first quarter. All even, 3 apiece, the score. And we're back at Lambeau Field in just a moment. We begin quarter number 2. The Packers have the football. They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40 as we are ready to get back underway. On 1st and 10, here comes Jacobs. He is met and dropped. A couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage, too. Last play went the wrong way. It sets up 2nd and long. It's 2nd down and 12. Love to throw. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose. And it's going to force 3rd down.
And 12 yards to go.
Here in the first half, we've seen nothing but connections from these two guys. I mean, they've come out completely on fire. So the defense finally gets a stop. And really the first time we've seen these guys be a little bit off.
And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a 4th down.
And this offense just cannot get anything going right now on 3rd down. If you ask any offensive play caller throughout the entire league, Mike, the importance of 3rd down, maintaining possession, making the defense stay on the field and have long extended drives, it is critical to not only scoring points, but ultimately winning in the NFL.
Out comes the Minnesota offensive unit as they get set to take over. The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10. Now Jones. Big gain on the ground here as he takes this up past the 40-yard line. Terrific start to this drive. Gain of 23 and a 1st down.
Minnesota.
If you have a shot to bring him down early, you just can't miss, Mike. Not against a runner like this. If he slips that first tackle, you can see how much more he can add to a run.
They'll fake the give, and now it's McCarthy. He'll find his tight end, Josh Oliver. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5.
There's no more efficient play in the NFL, Mike, than the play-action passing game, and you can see here why. You make the defense have to honor both the run and the pass, and he's able to pick up a nice gain to his tight end.
Throwing on 2nd. Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him. Devontae Wyatt in there for a loss of 5 on the sack, and now it's 3rd down.
This is what you don't want to see out of your quarterback. As that pocket starts to collapse, the good ones, they can keep their eyes downfield and feel the rush. They don't need to see the rush. Here, his eyes go down. He starts moving around the pocket, nowhere to go with the ball, and they bring him down for a sack.
3rd down and 9. The shotgun. It's a throw from McCarthy. And they're going to get him a 2nd time. He goes down again.
These pass rushers, they love these situations where they can just pin their ears back and go after the quarterback. They knew they had a chance to put an end to this drive, and they didn't let it go to waste.
Here's Ryan Wright now as he's on to punt for the 2nd straight drive. A fair catch taken here, and it's going to come right at the 15-yard line.
1st and 10.
Josh Jacobs and the Packers offense heading back onto the field. They'll begin here on the ground. And good hard running there. He'll push his way forward. Gain of about 5.
Made at the 21-yard line. Brings up 2nd down.
From the 21, here's 2nd down and 4. Here's a handoff to Jacobs. His defense all over this one. They get him down behind the line. It's a loss of a couple.
Brought down back at the 19-yard line.
First down away to the 26-yard line. And here's 3rd down. To throw is Love. That one too far out in front. It is incomplete. Trying to connect with Romeo Doubs that time. And that'll set up 4th down.
The offense just couldn't seem to get anything going that drive. They knew they had a long way to go, taking over possession that deep in their own territory. You want to pick up that 1st down and see if you can capitalize some momentum. Instead, the errant throw brings up 4th down, and they're going to have to punt it away.
Now fair catch is taken back inside the 40. The Vikings offense starting to trot out for this next possession. The drive begins with a carry by Jones. And he's going to be bottled up quickly after a game of about 1. Way Walker, the linebacker, on the tackle.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
From the 41, here's 2nd down and 9. Throwing now, it's McCarthy. He'll get this over the middle to Jefferson. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35. That one's good for 26 yards.
And the Vikings 1st down.
Zone route running, Mike, is very simple. Once you come off the line of scrimmage after the ball is snapped and you know it's zone coverage, as long as it's sort of in the area the quarterback expects you to be, my rule was just run where they're not. And when he throws it, catch it.
And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. That's a gain of 11. And they'll move the chains with another 1st down. Here's Joe. He'll work forward for about 3. It's 2nd down.
At the 17-yard line. A 3-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 7.
Here's McCarthy. In trouble, and down he goes. Edgerrin Cooper in for the sack. It is a loss of 8, and now it's 3rd down.
Let's give a lot of credit to the defensive plan that this coaching staff has come up with coming into today's game. Every time it seems like the offense makes an adjustment, the defense counterpunches. Different looks, different fronts, different pressure packages. They have had all the answers so far, and the sacks just keep piling up.
Work to do following the sack. It is 3rd and long. McCarthy from the gun here on 3rd down. That's caught by Jefferson on the right side. And he's in! Justin Jefferson! Touchdown, Minnesota. on now for the extra point. Here's Will Riker. He knocks it through. And the Vikings take a 10-3 lead.
Packers 3.
Riker it out now, following the touchdown, as he kicks this one away. The dangerous Mecole Hardman on the return. And he's down at the 23, and that's where the offense will take over. Out comes the Green Bay offense now as they get set to take over again. Just the lone field goal for them so far, down 10-3 in this one. And they'll start 1st and 10. Jacobs to start the drive, and he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
On the tackle. No gain on the play. 2nd and 10 at the 23-yard line.
He'll try again here. 2nd and 10. In motion, it's Golden. Throwing on 2nd down, Love. Left side, he finds Kraft. And nice work after the catch. He stopped a little short of the 1st down marker, but it is a pickup of 9.
Brings up 3rd and 1.
They'll look to pick this up 3rd and a yard. It's the quarterback with a sneak. Trying to find any seam he can, but the push too strong in the middle. He didn't get there. It's 4th down.
No gain on the play. It's 4th down.
Here's Daniel Whelan now, as he is on to punt for Green Bay. This returnable for Naylor. And some nifty running on the return. Picked up some good yardage before he was taken down. Justin Jefferson and this Vikings offense heading out for their next possession. They lead by a touchdown as this drive begins with 1st and 10. They'll put Addison in motion. Jones now on 1st and 10. And they get this one across midfield to the 47-yard line. That one good for a dozen. And a very quick 1st down.
Minnesota.
The offensive line doing a great job opening these run lanes. They have been there this entire 1st half, and I think if I'm this play caller, until the defense makes an adjustment and takes it away, I think I'm just going to keep turning around and handing it to that.
This time the sledding becomes a little more difficult. They're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage.
Behind the line of scrimmage. A loss of a yard brings up 2nd down at the Packers' 47-yard line.
2nd and 10. Now McCarthy. That one into the hands of Jefferson. And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line. Remember, he had the touchdown catch the last time they had the football. Here, he's got a 1st down. McCarthy going to tap this one forward to his receiver. Can he get away? No! He's going to be taken down behind the line.
Back at the 24-yard line.
2 minutes remain here in this first half. Back with more from Lambeau Field. After this, here's a 2nd and 12. From the gun, here's McCarthy. This one is caught by Addison. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up 3rd down.
It's a gain of 2 yards. And it's 3rd down.
Looking to throw. McCarthy. The coverage too good downfield. He'll wind up taking him down. Packers go ahead and use the first of their timeouts as they'll discuss what's to come as 4th down is looming. So they send in Will Reichert for this field goal try. This will be a 46-yard attempt. He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Vikings going to tack on 3 more, extending the lead here late in the first half. Reichert had the field goal a moment ago. He's back out now to kick this one away. Hardman now to return it. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. The Packers offense ready for this next possession. They're in a 10-point hold. It's 13-3 as this drive starts with 1st down. From the gun, it's Love. Completes this one. That's Christian Watson. And he'll be taken down all the way up past the 45. First catch for him on the afternoon, and it results in a 1st down.
And now, with that first down of the drive, now you can see they're going to get rolling into more traditional 2-minute offense as they try to end this half with some points.
There's a short one caught by Kraft. That's a timeout for Green Bay. It'll be their 2nd, as the clock will stop with 55 seconds to go until halftime.
At the 47-yard line.
Second down, they need 3. Out of the shotgun, it's Love. There's Kraft, the tight end. And he'll be hauled down at about the 35-yard line. A gain of 11 on that one. 1st down, Packers.
1st and 10.
That last completion's going to go a long way towards at least finishing this 2-minute drive, Mike, with some points. You're already in field goal range, so now the idea is continue to work the clock down, take a couple shots at the end zone. You want to get points, ideally a touchdown, but either way, you have the ball last before the end of the 2nd quarter. So as halftime looms, Mike, they have to find a way to capitalize on this drive right here and make sure they end the half with some sort of points. Now, that incompletion, not ideal, but at the very least, it stops the clock. Catch your breath, get back in the huddle, and this next play, it's got to be a gotta-have-it best play call.
And he'll get about 7. Still short of that 1st down, and they'll try to convert it on 3rd down. is Love. He manages to get the throw away and completes it. The Packers going to use their final timeout now, and it'll come with 15 seconds to play in this first half.
First and 10 at the 15-yard line.
Line of scrimmage is the 15. It's first and 10. Here's Love. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up second down.
All these defensive linemen, I promise you, they all want sacks. That is how you get paid. That is how you make your name. But it's also the other plays where you can affect the quarterback. Can you make them feel uncomfortable? Or in this case, you don't get the sack, but it was the hit that's able to alter the pass to fall incomplete.
And that'll go for a gain of 7, and it's going to set up third down. So, halftime straight ahead, and we go down to Scott Hansen, who has our EA Sports halftime report.
Okay, Mike, thanks very much. Welcome in, everyone, to the Orlando studios. Scott Hansen with you for a quick halftime report. We'll let both sides catch their breath and get their orange wedges as we're going to get ready for the third quarter action. So let's go back out to the stadium as we rejoin our broadcast team, Mike Tirico and Greg Olson.
Scott, thank you. Back here on EA Sports as we count down to the kickoff of this second half. Third quarter set to commence, and we're back underway here on EA Sports. Isaiah Rodgers now to return it, and he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. Justin Jefferson and this Vikings offense heading out for their next possession. And he was unguardable in the first half. You see the numbers as they try to add to those here in the third quarter. In motion, it's Jefferson. On the ground now with Jones. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
Brought down behind the line of scrimmage. A loss of a yard. Brings up second down at the 26-yard line.
We'll try again. It's second and 10. They run it once more with Jones. And a nice run there as he surges forward, a gain of 8, and sets up third down.
Very positive returns on that run. I mean, really, the only thing not to like is that they weren't able to move the chains. But you know what? The way he ran there, I think they go right back to him and see if he has even a bigger carry in him.
Trying to run for the first down with Jones. Oh, the defense meets him in the backfield. They stopped him dead in his tracks and set up fourth down.
This is one of those down and distances where the offense really could either run or pass, but give credit to the defense. They sold out to stop the run, and boy, were they right. They take him down for a loss.
It'll be a punt coming from the Vikings. Fair catch made here. The drive will start at the 23-yard line. The Packers offense ready for their first possession of this second half. The deficit is at 10, so an important drive forthcoming. Getting started with first and 10. Jacobs, and he'll get about 5.
He's tackled 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
From the 29, here's 2nd and 5. He'll stay on the ground with Jacobs. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
So often when it comes to safeties, Mike, we talk about their speed and their range. But for him to be able to come up and make a tackle and be physical at the point of attack and keep this ball carrier to no gain, that's pretty impressive.
From the gun, on 3rd down, it's Love. They get 15 on that game. Good for a Green Bay first down.
A gain of 15 yards. And the Packers first down. 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Seemed like the receiver, Mike, ran through like 5 different open zones, but once he found the one that he liked, where the quarterback was expecting him, you see him do a nice job throttling down, secures the catch, and he's able to pick up a nice gain.
Now, Jacobs. The tackle's going to be made down at the 40-yard line. Nice chunk here in this good-looking drive. Pickup of 14 and a first down.
1st and 10.
And the running back's going to get all the stats and all the glory, but make no mistake about it, Mike, that was a great team effort on that run play. Everyone executing their blocking assignments to perfection. He's able to pick up a nice gain and fresh set of downs.
Once again, it's Jacobs. And this time they are ready for him. Thrown for a loss. And it's 2nd down.
Made back at the 44-yard line.
We'll go play action with Love. This one complete. Right side, it's Watson. And they'll get about 8 out of that one, but still a little work to do now on 3rd down.
Makes it 3rd and 6.
Here's Love to throw. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
Got to give a lot of credit here to the coverage unit, Mike. There was plenty of time for the quarterback to work through his progression. I thought the protection was actually pretty solid. But at the end of it, there was just nowhere to go, and he had no choice but to just throw that ball away.
Brandon McManus and the field goal unit come on. This is going to be from 53 yards out. He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Packers are able to get it back within a score. All right, Scott, thank you very much. We'll see if adjustments at halftime change the course of this one. Likely to play a big role in who's going to walk away with a W. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. On the return is Rodgers. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. The Vikings offense make their way out to take over once more.
At their own 26-yard line.
They'll run it with Jones to begin this drive. And they're going to mark him down up past the 35. It's a gain of 10. That's enough for a quick first down.
First down, Vikings.
This is where you have to be careful, Mike. You find yourself winning in the second half. Human instinct says, all right, let's just sit on the ball and protect the lead and let the clock run out. You can't do that. Stay aggressive. Do what got you here. Continue to mix the run with the pass Keep your foot on the gas and try to extend this lead.
They'll run the toss here with Jones. And he's brought down after a gain of a couple.
Jones, the ball carrier. Isaiah McDuffie on the tackle. A 2-yard gain brings up second down at the 39-yard line.
Ball on the 39. Here's second down and 7. Off the play fake, it's McCarthy. Forced out wide. He's going to keep it himself. 10 yards on the scramble there, and he picks up the first down.
It's a gain of 10. First down, Vikings.
So they come to the line for first down and 10. A run. It's Jones. And a strong first down run. A pickup of 9. Setting up second and short.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up second and a yard.
On the draw, here's Jones. And a nice run. He's got a first down tackle made right at the 35-yard line.
35-yard line. It's a gain of 6. First down, Minnesota.
Little play action here with McCarthy. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up second down. He was looking for Jordan Addison that time. And that will lead to a second down. Working out of the shotgun, it is McCarthy. To the middle of the field, taken in by Addison. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line.
A gain of 12.
12 yards on that hookup. It'll be a Vikings first down. Now Jones. He's fighting to get back to the line of scrimmage, but can't get there. Dropped for the loss of a yard.
A loss of 2 brings up second down at the 24-yard line.
Lost 1 on the last play, so now it's second and 11. To throw is McCarthy. That's into the hands of Aaron Jones. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
Complete to Aaron Jones. A 5-yard pickup on the play. And it's third down.
Third and 6. From the shotgun, it's a throw for McCarthy. Taking off, he'll try to get there. A gain of 11, and it's first and goal.
First and goal, Minnesota.
On third down, the defense decides to dial up a blitz. Give credit to the offensive line and the running backs. They were ready for it. They picked it up. That's what allowed the quarterback to escape the pocket, see open space, and convert and pick up the first down.
On play action, here's McCarthy. Under pressure, and now he's going to go down back at the 8-yard line.
And the big guys up front in the offensive line just continue to not be on the same page. And we've seen it time and time again here today. This pass rush remains one step ahead of them, and it's the quarterback who continues to pay the price.
Throwing on second down is McCarthy. There he goes again.
So often the best pass defense is a good pass rush, and that's exactly what we saw here. The pass rush disrupted this play from the very start. The quarterback has all of his attention on the rushers rather than his receivers downfield. All he can manage to do is get back to the original line of scrimmage.
They'll look to throw for it with McCarthy. He'll try and get there on the ground.
J.J. McCarthy on the scramble. The tackle made at the 3-yard line. A gain of 5 yards leads to 4th down and goal.
So they send in Will Reichert for this field goal try. This, about as short as you can get. 3 for 3 in the game, as this one is also good. And the Vikings will extend their lead. Scott, thank you. Back here on EA Sports as we count down to kickoff of this second half. Reichert had the field goal a moment ago. He's back out now to kick this one away. Hardman now to return it. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. The Packers offense ready to take over once again. Start on the ground with Jacobs. Able to make one man miss, but that's all. They get him. Take him down behind the line.
A loss of 2 brings up 2nd down at the 26-yard line.
Second and 11. So these teams trade field goals in the third as we come to the end of the quarter. Back with more after the break. You're tuned in to the NFL on EA Sports. A second down throw for Love. I had a defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a third down.
And 11.
Pick it up.
Now Love. That is incomplete. Great work to get in there, make things difficult defensively, and it sets up 4th down.
I understand it's 3rd down and the quarterback's trying to make a play, Mike, but if you're going to make a dangerous throw on 3rd down and you're going to force the ball into tight coverage, at least do it past the sticks. Try to pick up that 1st down and maintain possession. He tries to thread the needle. Ball falls incomplete, and now brings up 4th down.
Here comes Aaron Jones and the Viking offense as they take over once more. And he has been the focal point of this offense. When you get a performance like this, you can almost invariably know the offensive line's been stellar, and they have been so far. The drive begins with a carry by Jones. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one. 12 yards on the game. That's good for a quick 1st down.
So when you're evaluating the impact of a team's run game, Mike, I think it's important at the end of the game to look back and say, okay, how many yards did they run for? But more importantly, when did those yards come? Did I run for those yards in the 4th quarter, which typically means I had to lead? That's the sign of a successful run game, as opposed to getting a lot of meaningless yards early in the game.
And he can't hang on through the contact, incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up second down. Jalen Naylor was the intended receiver that time, and it'll be second down. Setting up to throw is McCarthy. He takes off, and he'll avoid the contact, sliding down, pick up a 6, and it'll be third down.
And it's third down.
McCarthy from the gun here on third down. Open man downfield. It's Addison. They get 21 on that one. First down, Minnesota.
21 yards. First down, Vikings.
That might end up being the backbreaker right now. This defense desperately needed to get off the field and give their offense a chance to cut into this 2-score lead. But instead, they now got to defend a fresh set of downs. And as you look up at this clock, they might be running out of time.
He did a nice job there, sidestepping tacklers on his way to a pickup of 8.
He was taken down at the 22-yard line. Brings up second down.
From the 22 now, here's second down and a yard. Again, it's Jones. And he'll work his way for about 4 yards. That's good enough for a first down.
A 4-yard pickup on the play. First down, Minnesota.
The bootleg. It's McCarthy. And he'll take it on in. Jalen Naylor. Touchdown, Vikings.
Touchdown, Minnesota.
Will Reichard now on for the extra point. It's up and through. And the Vikings will open it up even further here in this fourth quarter. Reichard out now, following the touchdown, as he kicks this one away. Here's Nixon on the return. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. Packers offense back onto the field for their next possession. Love to throw it on first down. A throw left side, but it's incomplete. Josh Jacobs was the intended receiver. And it'll bring up second down.
Well, we all know the running joke, right, Mike? If this guy could catch, he'd be playing offense. And, well, that's kind of a joke for the past. These defensive players are incredible these days. That's just too easy. You've got to secure that interception for your defense and get off the field.
And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. 17 yards, the gain there.
gain of
First down,
17 yards.
Packers.
That's good.
This hasn't been his best game by any means, but what I really like, Mike, is regardless of the score, regardless of the time of the game, he is out there battling. He's doing everything in his power to chip away and see if he can get his team back in this game here in the fourth quarter. They've got to find a way to capitalize in this drive. Continue to cut into that deficit. Every possession is critical. Take advantage when you have the ball.
At their 49-yard line.
From just shy of midfield, here's second down. Love. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose. And it's going to force third down.
Brings up third down and 7.
To throw is Love. This one is caught by Reed. And a good short tackle right there. It stops him a good distance short of the marker. It sets up fourth down.
Really nice timing on that slant route. You can tell the quarterback and the wide receiver are completely on the same page, and when executed at that level, it's virtually impossible to stop.
The offense not coming off the field, and here's fourth down. Open man, left side, he's got it. And this is going to work out. They get the first down. It was 4th and 4, a little risk, but it pays off.
I wouldn't be surprised if some point here in the future, Mike, this quarterback drops back. It looks like the same old hitch route underneath, and they give a pump fake and go. You can lull a defense to sleep with a lot of these underneath quick game passes, and once you do, you can try to go for the big.
The tackle by Andrew Van Ginkel. A 5-yard gain brings up second down at the 38-yard line.
From the 38 now, here's second and 4. Now Love. Here's a screen taken in by Jacobs. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple, and it sets up third down.
Complete to Josh Jacobs. A gain of 2 brings up third and 2.
That one is complete, and he will have the first down. He caught it short of the line to gain, but knows right where that marker is, and he's able to pick up that first down.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 32-yard line.
Here's a handoff to Jacobs, and he'll get forward for a couple. It's second down.
Brought down at the 30-yard line. A gain of 2 brings up second and 8.
Quick slant into the hands of Golden. And they'll work this close to a first down, maybe just a tad short.
Brings up third down.
You don't need much. It is 3rd and inches. They'll go with the sneak. They'll put him down right at the 20, but they'll also move the sticks. That is a first down picked up.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 20-yard line.
They'll come up here, 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Love. He'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7 at the 17-yard line.
They face 2nd down and 7. the shotgun. It's Love. That's to Dobbs again. And they continue to churn out first downs. What a drive. It continues now with 1st and goal.
That's another great.
Well, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. They clearly have a mismatch in their favor, and every time they've looked his way, he's continued to make big plays. If I'm this coordinator, I think I'm giving him one more shot and see if he can push this thing over the goal line and come away with 6.
That one, oh, it's on target, but it goes as an incompletion. Looked like he had that one in his grasp, but unable to hold on, and it will be 2nd down.
So instead of celebrating a touchdown, he's just heading back to his huddle trying to keep his head up as everyone kind of looks at him sideways. If that ball hits your hands at this level, you've just got to make the catch. That's what your quarterback's counting on. That's what your teammates are counting on. Frankly, that's what this entire stadium is counting on.
That's to the end zone, but they can't connect. It's incomplete.
You have to come down with those opportunities. You're not going to get your hands on the ball very often as a defensive player. And when you do, let alone in the end zone, those are plays you just have to make.
They're in 4-down territory for sure, but what can they do on this one? It's 3rd and goal. Here's Love. Oh, he feels the pressure, and he'll go down back at the 6.
These are the plays that drive a coach crazy. 3rd and goal. You put the ball into the hands of your quarterback and you trust them to make good decisions. But in this case, once there was nowhere to go with the ball, once all the throwing lanes were taken away, this ball needs to come out. You cannot take a sack and make 4th and goal that much more difficult.
And this is incomplete. They don't go for the field goal. Wind up trying to throw for the touchdown. They get nothing out of it on 4th and goal. Here comes Aaron Jones and the Viking offense as they take over once more. We'll see how they want to attack things here, backed up deep in their own end. It's 1st and 10. Three tight ends in the game to start the drive. Jones now on 1st and 10. He'll struggle to get back to the line of scrimmage. Maybe gets a yard out of that one. It's 2nd down.
1-yard gain brings up 2nd and 9 at the 7-yard line.
Once more with Jones. And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain.
A loss of a yard on the play.
So 2 minutes left to play in the 2nd. Greg and I back for the conclusion. In a moment. 3rd and 10. Up the middle. Here's Jones. And he's going to go backwards again. The defense coming up big, forcing 4th down.
Well, the defense gets a rare win. We've seen this ball carrier have his way on the ground pretty much all day today, Mike, and give credit to the defense. They were able to get back in the backfield with some penetration and bring them down for a loss.
It'll be a punt coming up for the Vikings, as he'll be standing just inside the back line of the end zone. And that's a nice job of getting to him, making sure that return was not going anywhere. Jordan Love, the rest of the Packer offense, ready for their next possession. And you get a look at the numbers, they don't even tell the whole story. This has been a tremendous performance to this point. On 1st down, it's Love. Right side, catch made by Dobbs.
A 5-yard gain brings up 2nd down at the 45-yard line.
They'll come up now for 2nd down and 4. Back to throw is Love. That is into the hands of Wicks. And they'll take this down inside the 35.
13 yards on the
Packers
play.
go ahead and use the first of their timeouts. They get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining here in the fourth.
32-yard line.
First and 10. On the handoff, this is Jacobs. And that's the way you want to run it on first down. A gain of 7.
The 24-yard line.
That's timeout for Green Bay. It'll be their second. And they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in this one. Here's 2nd and 2. To throw is Love. That one just too far out in front, and it's incomplete. He was trying to connect with Matthew Golden that time. Third down coming up. It's the tight end Kraft in motion. They'll try to set up the screen here, and he will have the first down. He caught it short of the line to gain, but knows right where that marker is, and he's able to pick up that first down.
And while this game is certainly all but over, this drive really comes down to pride. On one side, you got a team trying to show they're willing to fight all the way to the end, and then the other, they don't want to give up a touchdown at this point in the game.
Love to throw on 1st and 10. Get this over the middle to Golden. And they'll have 1st and goal. He is down inside the 10-yard line.
That's another Packers.
These can be tricky situations defensively, right? The game is all but over. Barring something unforeseen, you got this one in the bag, but you still want to finish on a high note. You still want to walk off the field and put an exclamation point on what's pretty much been a dominant performance right from the start.
This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up 2nd down.
Leads to 2nd and goal.
He's got to find a way to hold on to that one. I mean, you're right on the doorstep of the end zone. And listen, I understand that hit is coming. But guess what? That hit's coming whether you catch it or not. And you get paid to make the difficult catches. And I would classify that one as tough, but you got to make that catch. Give your team a chance to come away with this drive. It's important.
Christian Watson, the intended receiver. And now 3rd and goal coming up.
You can feel them starting to press a little bit, especially with this passing game. They find themselves so close to the end zone, they got to get it over the goal line. You got to be a little bit more accurate. You got to be a little bit smarter with the ball. And right now, the timing, the spacing, it's just not matching up.
And the final throw of the game winds up incomplete, and that will do it. This one comes to an end. So it is a win for our visitors, the Vikings. They were the aggressors from the start, able to dictate the pace of play. In the end, they come away with the victory. And that'll do it for my partner, Greg Olson. For our entire team, I'm Mike Tirico. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. So long, everybody.